Hello and welcome to day 5 of Women of the Light Unites, a collective healing to activate the light in South Africa. And yes, I was guided to bring together a group of high frequency women from around the world to help us with this process. And the most amazing thing is that they all said yes. And I know that, as Maya Francis said yesterday, they didn't have a choice when I went knocking at their door. And today I have the beautiful, amazing Natalie Demorne Maharaj. Natalie, thank you for being here with me today and all of
Oh,
us.
yeah, you are so welcome. It's such an honor to be here, and especially on this powerful full moon. And it's the start of the lunar eclipse season. So, a great opportunity to let go and release. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Um,
Ooh,
we,
that just sounds
yeah, we're
awesome.
gonna we're doing a release visualization. But before we start, my guides wanted me to share some information regarding the importance of letting go. So basically, they want us to know that we've been conditioned to hold on to things, whether it's our emotions, objects, situations, limiting beliefs, the list goes on. But we need to remember that absolutely everything is energy. And energy has to flow. We need to allow this energy to flow through us to make room for new things to enter, to make room for light. Um, Also, holding on, whether it is to fears, to present joys, comforts, situations, it can hold us back from stepping into the powerful, sovereign, free beings that we are. That allows us to connect to our true essence. And once we connect to that true essence, we get to share it with the world.
Mhm.
And that's when the magic happens. The other thing about holding on is when we do hold on, it can cause physical health issues. For example, anger, it can cause cysts. Holding on to our words. And when I say that, I mean not speaking our truth. It can
Mm.
cause a sore throat or thyroid issues or anything related to that area. And that's why it's so important to let go and allow the energy to flow through us. It will also allow new gifts to enter.
Mm.
And and sometimes it helps to do something in a physical form to get the process starting. For example, simply clearing out old things from our closet that just doesn't serve us anymore. We don't use it anymore. We can give it to somebody else. Cleaning our homes, having a shower with intention to let go. It just starts that shift that allows us to let go on all levels. What's also important to know is that when we do the work that we'll do today, or any kind of healing or evolutionary work, we also do it for all our ancestors. And when I say all our ancestors, I mean all past, present, and future ancestors. Okay, so if you're ready, Mona, we can get into the release visualization.
I think that this is the perfect time. But is it okay if I just tell people a little bit about you?
Yes.
You
Oh,
know,
yep.
so, yeah, just to know who Natalie Demorne Maharaj is. Well, she is, for those of you who've not interacted with her material before, she is an intuitive artist who has an exhibition currently running in Johannesburg. Natalie, is it still at the Berman Gallery?
Yes, it's at Berman Contemporary. They actually extended it to the 5th of December, so it will be running till then.
Oh, wonderful. So then it means that I don't have to rush over there this weekend.
Nope.
But who knows? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I wasn't going to be here next weekend, and I thought I've got to get there this weekend, so I get to see your beautiful art. But if you are in Johannesburg, go out to the Berman Contemporary Gallery, and that is in Rosebank, Natalie?
It's in Richmond.
Richmond. Okay, excellent. And then we have, well, Natalie, besides being an intuitive artist, Natalie is also a quantum oracle and quantum dark arts defense practitioner. So Natalie's got a few different hats she wears, but they all bring in high frequency for change, for evolution, for activation of our gifts. So, Natalie, I just wanted to share that with everyone so they get to know who is this amazing high frequency woman who's taking us through this. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be an illuminating process of letting go and activating the light in ourselves and South Africa and the world. So, Natalie, over to you.
Great. So, just a few notes before we start. If at any point anyone feels that they're not ready to release or are uncomfortable, simply choose what's best for you and trust yourself. You can simply focus on your body and your breath throughout the visualization if that's more comfortable for you. And when you do that, this will be you serving the rest of the people in this container. You'll be holding space for them while they release. And the visualization will be here for you to come back to whenever you are ready. It is live in every now moment. And if I do pause or there's a long silence, don't be worried. It's just me checking in with divine, our higher selves, guides, and ancestors to check that everything is in place and that we can proceed. So here we go. You can sit down or lie down while we do this visualization and stretch if you need to, in whichever way your body calls to. But now let's ensure that both feet are on the ground and get comfortable. Okay, and we're going to close our eyes, gently close our eyes. Now take 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Now, focus your attention on your breath. Allow yourself to breathe normally. Feel your breath entering your body and notice your chest rise and fall. Notice how your body feels after each in and out breath. Be aware of your body. Just feel how heavy it is. Feel how your feet are connected to the ground. Now, if you feel called to do so, place your hand or hands on your heart. And do not judge yourself during this process. Simply follow my voice and trust that your higher self, your guides, and your ancestors will take care of you. Now, imagine huge golden roots growing from your feet and the base of your spine. And it's going deep, deep into the earth, like that of a mighty tree. Imagine or see your roots moving through the earth. You can almost hear it creaking as the creaking of the earth as your roots move through the top soil. It is rich, it is moist. Then the rocks and the boulders, and then through every single layer of the earth until your roots merge with the core of Mother Earth, the heart of Gaia. You are now connected and anchored to our great mother, Gaia. She will hold you and support you throughout this process. She is sending you the highest possible earth vibrational frequencies, most suited for you. And these vibrational frequencies, these energies are loving, nurturing energies that you're receiving through your beautiful, golden, glowing roots. Observe and feel the energy flowing from Gaia's heart center up through your roots, entering your body, through your feet and the base of your spine, and filling up your whole body. Now, imagine that this light is sparkling. It's white. It's a diamond white light. Allow yourself to receive it all. This is our great mother holding and supporting you. It is your birthright to feel held and loved by her. Accept this beautiful gift that is always, always available to you. Now, imagine yourself inside a bubble, and it's made out of pure, white, beautiful, sparkling, divine light. And it's all the way around you. Only the highest possible vibrational frequencies, most suited for you, are allowed to enter. Now, set the intention that if there are any lower vibrational frequencies present in this bubble, that they leave now. You can even tell it to leave out loud or internally to yourself. But it's important to be firm. You can even use your hands to push out at the energy that is not welcome in this bubble. This bubble is your protective, magical bubble. You choose what can enter, what can stay, and what should leave. Remember that your higher self, your guides, and your ancestors will protect you throughout this process. You are safe and you are protected. I call in the unlimited light of Source, the creator of all that is, to be present with us now. I also call in all multidimensional aspects of each one of us to be present with us now, and that they give their permission for today's work, always in alignment with the highest and most appropriate timeline and version of each person present. I call for a strong energetic connection to the highest and most appropriate divine helpers, guardians and guides in the non-physical realms who have stepped forward to assist all present in releasing what is no longer serving our highest good. I ask that my spirit team of divine helpers are present and that they coordinate and call in the presence of the highest and most appropriate guides to be here with us now, always in alignment with the permission of the highest self of every person present. I call for a theta state of consciousness for each person present. I ask for the most amount of transmutation, releasing, and healing to occur, always in alignment with the higher self and the permission of the higher self of each person present. Now, take a deep breath and ask your higher self, what is it that you are ready to release that's holding you back? Trust yourself and notice the first thing that pops into your mind. And if nothing comes to mind, trust that your higher self knows what it is and that you do not need to know what it is. Simply allow the process to unfold in a way that is best for you. Don't judge yourself for what comes to mind. Simply trust your higher self, your soul, and lovingly hold that idea, thought, person, being, situation, or thing in your heart center. Open your crown chakra. It's on top of your head. Imagine that it's a beautiful lotus flower that is gently opening up its petals. And once this lotus flower is fully open, allow yourself to receive the beautiful golden healing light from Divine Source, the creator of all that is. Allow this beautiful golden light to flow into you, through your crown chakra to your heart center. And from there, allow it to fill up your whole body, including all of your subtle energy bodies. Simply allow yourself to receive this beautiful, warm, loving, healing, glowing light. And once your whole being is glowing with this beautiful golden light, focus it back into your heart center where you are holding this idea, this thought, this person, being, situation, or thing that no longer serves your highest good and that you are ready to release. Fill this thought, idea, person, being, situation, or thing with this beautiful golden healing light. And once you are ready, thank this thought, this idea, this person, this being, the situation or thing for serving you. Send it love and wish it well on its journey of evolution. Now, repeat after me, and you can say it out loud or internally to yourself. I release you. I release you. I release you. Now, watch, imagine, or see this thought, idea, person, being, situation, or thing simply dissolve since all cords were cut, releasing both parties. Now we ask that all the energies present please step back with lots of love and gratitude. Any work that needs to continue for the highest good of all should continue, but otherwise we ask all energy to step back now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, to reaffirm that the releasing is done and to close down the process, repeat after me. And you can, again, say this out loud or internally to yourself. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Now, take a deep breath and gently move your thumbs over your fingertips or wiggle your toes. You can slowly open your eyes and gently blink a few times and stretch in whatever way your body needs to. You can yawn if you need to as well. Do whatever your body is asking for. Well done. You are so courageous for doing this work today. And remember that whatever your experience was like was perfect for you. Don't compare it to anyone else's experience. Each one of us is unique and will have that unique experience. If you fell asleep, it might be that your mind needed to step out of the way so that the work could be done. And if you feel or are called to do this work again, this video will be here for you to come back to at any now moment. And as additional support, my guide has asked that you allow yourself at least 5 minutes a day for the next 7 days to journal. And when I say journal, I just mean mind dump. So whatever comes to mind, you just put it on paper or onto your PC. Or you could sit in quiet contemplation, but trust yourself throughout the process. And if you do feel teary, allow yourself to cry. Even if you don't understand it, you do not need to know where it's coming from. Simply allow the energy to flow through you. We need to function like 2-year-olds when it comes to our emotions. Allow it to feel, we need to feel it fully, allow it to flow through, and let it be. And I'm not sure what everybody released today, but if for some reason it gets too intense and you need additional support, please, please do not suffer in silence. Reach out to me or any other person that resonates with you. And remember that you are brave, dear soul, for doing this work. And you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for all your ancestors, and it's allowing you to shine your light. Also note that if you do feel lightheaded, just eat a handful of nuts. It's also important to drink a lot of water, especially today and tomorrow, to assist your body with the release work that you've done today. That's it. Well
Wow.
done.
That was incredible, Natalie. I'm still the energies. I'm not sure. I'm sure whoever was eyes were open would have noticed that I was moving something because something was moving around my throat. And remember, this has started from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and it felt like I had to pull stuff off because it literally felt like before it could be released, it was holding on, and then it like kind of fell off. And then the
Yes.
energy was just swirling through. And like you say, we each are going to have different experiences because we each releasing different things.
Mm.
Um, but
And some people might not even feel anything, but the
yes,
work is done.
yeah,
It's about trusting that the work is done.
yeah. And I guess that's such an important thing for all of us to understand that each of us processes differently, right? And that it doesn't mean that if we don't see or experience or feel something happening at that moment, that the work is not happening on other levels. And I guess that is, such an important way to be in life, because otherwise we're going to keep opening the oven door whilst the cake or the bread is baking and keep checking to see if something's happening instead of
Yep.
just trusting that it's happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Natalie, like you said, this being our final day, day 5, and we all know what 5 is in of numerology and change and pioneering and spiritual connection. I mean, us both being soul blueprint oracles as well, we understand, and this is just it. We are being asked to be pioneers at this time. We are being asked to go into the unknown. And when I think about our forefathers, our ancestors that came into South Africa from wherever they came, They came into the unknown, but they trusted. They trusted, they came. And I guess that's what we're being asked now, that we have the opportunity. We have a blank canvas, you being an artist, you know what we created, and we're being asked that to create the country and the world of our dreams right now.
And I also, what's coming through is that we need to remember to stay present, not run
Yes,
ahead of ourselves.
yes,
Yes, if we do have a plan, that's okay, but we need to be flexible enough to when something is here in this moment right now, to be here, and work with that current situation that we're in.
yeah. Because we don't have to know. I mean, many of us, me included, from where I've come, and I'm still practicing that. We want to know everything, every step down the way.
I'm
But
one
life
of them.
is, and I knew I just wanted you to admit it, you know. And that's just it. We're being asked to trust rather than be in that space of wanting to know every little step, because so many people are afraid to take the next step because they want to know, okay, if I take that step, where am I going to? And I guess this is part of the new world, the new earth.
Hmm.
We're being led. And yes, we're not being led like sheep, as the current world exists at the moment. We're being asked to lead ourselves with our higher wisdom, our intuition, and allow that to lead us, not something outside of us, but this higher aspect of us to lead us into the light.
Absolutely. And just to give people maybe a bit of comfort, that what I've been noticing lately is that I just need to know where the next stepping stone is. I don't need to see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
It unfolds as we go through these doors that open for us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been one of my most profound lessons over the past couple of years. And like I said, I'm still practicing that, because sometimes I want to run ahead and it's like, oops, nope, 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 come back, stop, wait, and be patient, because patience has thing I've had to work with. I'm not sure about you, Natalie.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness.
And isn't that
It's getting better, but it's not there yet.
it's, we're a work in progress? And I guess that's what we want everyone to know as well. We are all on this journey to discover these aspects of ourselves, and we get to shine a bit more of our light. We get to shine, be brighter and brighter and brighter as we go along this journey. And this is just it. If our viewers noticed this past week, some people would have wondered, why aren't we sending the light out? We are, but it's coming through us. The light that we send out into South Africa and the world can only go out through us. We are the vessels for that light. And I guess that's the message of this week. And I guess that's why I've said we are the answers we've been waiting for. We are the carriers of the light. We've been sent onto this planet as these physical beings to shine the light through us. It's like as if we are the lantern. We are the lantern, this physical body, and our higher aspects that's within us, deep within us, comes out through this physical body. And that's how we get to shine our light into the world and light up the world.
Uh, and what my guides want me to share as well is to, like Mary Magdalene says, it doesn't matter what we are physically experiencing, whether we are in pain, whether we are struggling with certain emotions, our light is always shining. And if we just need to remember it.
Yeah. That is, that like hit really, really deep right now, Natalie, because it's not about only being in a positive state, you know,
Mm.
that false sense of positivity. I'm sure
Yep.
you've been there as well, right? And
Yep.
where we think we can only have to be positive because there we show our emotions.
Yep.
Dare we show that we are in pain? We think that we are not in the right space. We forget about the light that's still there, despite whatever it is that we're going through that may not seem to be what other people may say is the light.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's just powerful. So, Natalie, what a wonderful way to end this week. And like you said, all the celestial bodies are aligning for us. I understand that Venus is going into retrograde tomorrow. So what's going to happen is all those aspects of us and our relationships are going to come head on, showing us where we are out of alignment to help us get into alignment. It's never there to keep us out of alignment, it's just there to illuminate. And I understand that is Jupiter also, Jupiter's going into, something's happening with Jupiter as well, but it's just highly cosmically potent days between today and tomorrow. It's just highly cosmic. And if you want to manifest money, love, excellent health, whatever it is, career, just, well, be in this space. And like Natalie, you did share, shared about the journaling and dumping. Well, do a vision list, do a dream list, do something that make it a sacred experience because, well, paint your beautiful life.
Yeah.
Right. Any final words from your guide, Natalie?
Have compassion for yourself.
Yeah.
It is a journey. It's not, we're not, enjoy the journey. Don't worry about the destination. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So, all of you out there, thank you for giving us the opportunity to share this space, whether you're watching this live with us or you're going to be watching the replay, or who knows how many months down the line you're going to be interacting with this material. But like Natalie said, the experience is still going to be as if it's happening right at that moment. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world. This was not just relevant for South Africa. We have a mission here. And I'm sure you've noticed that with all 5 women that have shown up this week, the mission is bigger than South Africa, but we know that we have to activate the light here first. And yes, it's being activated all over the world simultaneously, but it's for South Africa to stand up, for Africa to stand up, for Africa to claim her place on the global platform. It's for the voice of women in Africa to be heard. It's for Africa, Mother Africa, to be seen, to be celebrated, to be honored, to be revered in all her glory. And that's why we've come together this week to honor and celebrate Mother Earth. So, to all our viewers, thank you so much for being here with us. And Natalie, thank you to you, and thank you to your guides. Thank you to your ancestors for bringing us together, for connecting us, for connecting all of us, for connecting all these women that have come forward this week, for connecting the people right now who are ready to receive this message and receive the frequencies that you've shared with all of us today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure.
Thank you. So, to our viewers, this is just the beginning. Yes, it's been a week-long process for now, but Women of the Light are just beginning. This is a movement. This is a new way of being, where women of the light from around the world are going to show up for you whenever we are guided to next, whenever the next activation is ready to be birthed, and whenever all of you out there in the world are ready to receive the next level of activations. So until then, we thank you, we honor you, we appreciate you, we value you, and we love you. Bye for now.